So we've been blessed, everybody. As always, an interesting day for today. We are going to be pruning and we have one removal. The one removal is pretty technical. We got a lot of rigging to do. It's growing on the corner of like a in-ground pool. So we'll see how that goes. Should be fun overall, and I think we'll finish today. So looks like a fun time. But yeah, I'll show you guys here in a sec. So this is the challenge. This is what we're dealing with today. It's a linden tree. Great place to grow one, right? Should get done today though, on the bright side. But yeah, just gonna set up the gear and then we'll get rock and rolling.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Thank you.
So don't loosen nothing up until I tell you, okay?
Okay.
Watch out now. down with the soil or the ground. I might be able to crank it up later once he's done too. If you can't move it, it's okay. We can always lift on this. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's lift on it just a little bit. I don't want to continue to put pressure on there. Norm, see if you can grab the tip there and start moving it once it's enough weight is off of it.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. Go ahead and leave it there. Just stand clear. I'm gonna keep cutting. Good. Couple more. We're almost there. Let me just wait. You know, I'm gonna put the whole tree in a bundle for you. You just carry it on out.
You just took the tree and turned it upside down.
All right, that's all you guys. If you need to, if you're finding that it's hard to pull out, you can put a tagline on any of those limbs, just a decent sized one, and have the vault pull it out. We got plenty of blocks, and you can redirect over to that pair too if you need more room.
Let's go.
Yeah, how you guys like that? Call that one Amazon Prime, fast shipping delivery.
What's up?
Pick it up.
I don't think so. Just because it's not bothering anything. Like, the cool thing about this type of rigging is we're essentially creating our own barrier.
Yeah.
So, like, they lose momentum as soon as they crash into all those limbs.
Yeah.
Now, if you have it on top of a fence or something, then it's an issue. But here, like, the way it travels down is like, what's it gonna harm?
Right.
You know, so we're creating our own pillow here. I think the trickiest part about this is just the setup, because you got to think this is where thought comes into play.
Yeah.
Every single limb that I'm gonna attach a sling onto, I gotta kind of predict it and follow a certain path, because like one of these I messed up. I put it on top instead of bottom.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily thinking too much. So in that case, you might end up getting pressure pulling one way or the other, because you're essentially creating redirects. But when you, like, the ideal way of doing this is like getting all the buttons facing one way, so it makes it easier on the groundsman, and then you got to follow that path. So you, like, the last one you tie should be the first one to cut, and then you just go in line, boom, 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 boom.
So you're cutting from like bottom to like up just out walls down.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And then sometimes, if like, this is a really good technique too. If you have a very overextended limb and you're trying to get it to come back to a certain rigging point, but you can't allow it to swing, what you can do is negative rig everything off of slings, and then once you get, and then between each cut, you crank it to get it as close as possible, and then that way you can cut multiple links as opposed to just cutting one little chunk by one little chunk and having a tag line. Let me get one more and then we're good to lower. Okay, it's all you guys. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get some of that slack out. Okay, I think that's good. So you notice how I broke the rules here?
Yeah.
That's what happens sometimes. The very basic is start where you finish tying, right?
Yeah.
In this case, I didn't because I didn't want these to drop so hard because it's really high. So essentially what I did is I created a little span rig that it falls into, but at least I have a safety net. That way it doesn't come crashing all the way down. The problem is if you don't take enough slack, this thing is gonna drop a lot. So you gotta be able to capture all that slack if you do something like this, because this is the last piece, right? The last piece that I tied on, which essentially should have been the first one I cut. But sometimes you gotta break the rules, you know? Now, I only say that so you understand, you know, in the very beginning when you're first trying this out, it's better to start cutting where you finish tying off last. But once you understand the concept a little better, then you can break the rules in this case and do stuff like this. Because then I don't have to go as small. I can cut a little bit bigger off the top, create that span rig, and then now I don't have to worry too much about that top coming crashing all the way down, right? And then we don't have to crank as much either because we've already captured the slack and it's stayed up here. Because believe me, there's a big difference, especially when we don't have the drill. Like imagine you had to crank from down there all the way up to here. That's gonna suck. But if we calculated this correctly, this shouldn't drop too much. We'll only have this distance and whatever little bit of slack we have in between here, between all the slings, which I don't think will be that much. Maybe, say, we'll call it like 5 feet, I think, but we'll see. No, not even. We took a lot of that slack out.
This one's probably lighter. I'm just gonna grab the tips and put it
I got it far enough. Okay. Go for it. Keep her going just a little bit more. Give me just a tiny bit more. Okay, I think that's good. Let me finish that cut. There we go. Nice.
Lower.
Yes, sir. That is all you.
Oh, there's spike.
Okay, go ahead. How's that orange line look? Is it loose or still pretty taut?
We could tighten the.
Yeah, go ahead and give it just a little more so it's taut again. You might even be able to break it off, really, but don't try to. All right, how we doing on that crank? Are we hard
What?
on the crank?
That's okay. I have enough on that.
Give me a little bit more, just a little bit more lift. All right, hold it there. I'm gonna finish that cut. Dow, can you go ahead and just give that a little bit of a pull?
Yeah.
Let's see what that does. There you go.
You mean lift up a little more?
I don't think we need to. He's pretty much got it. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Good job.
What?
You're good.
Okay.
Hey, Dale! Dale! Don't cut through your hinge.
Come on.
Make sure you leave enough hinge to lift.
Let me, I can pull up from here. It's not funny.
You want to make it level? Yeah, I didn't get the.
Let me just see when I get I just want to save up mine. I'm going to save up mine. Wow.
Yep, and remember what we talked about? When you want it to spin around, because we want it to spin on the side of the rope, you start on the side where you're at right now, and you work your way that way, you'll slowly start to see it move and shift.
Yeah.
So just use that to your advantage.
Cool. Hey, it cut from the back cut or from the face cut?
It depends. You just gotta look. Sometimes you gotta do it from the back, sometimes from the front, but do not dip your whole bar into it. Cut with a tip.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to my small saw.
Okay. No, he did.
Go ahead and put some more tension on it. I'll probably have to cut a little more, but
Let me see if I can get it to rotate though.
okay.
Just watch your hands, all right? All right, I think you need to cut a little more.
Okay.
It feels like it's still stuck.
I'm gonna check the other side real quick.
Don't stand on that side though, because we're pulling it. You got to cut it from this side.
Gotcha.
Still feels like it's stuck on that side.
Okay.
There it went. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done.
What is that?
Said very nice.
Oh, thank you.
So don't loosen that up no more, because it might want to roll that way. Let's grab it with the Avant and slowly pull it out. There we go. Yeah, buddy, 3? You're crazy, bro. Especially since we have a lot of surface area on the winch. This, I think, probably would have been like maybe a 1 wrap.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking right now.
I think the rule of thumb I tell most people, and even like the porter wrap, most medium to larger wood is probably gonna be like a 1.5 wraps, 2 wraps. Tops and brush, unless you're going super huge, it's probably gonna be 1 wrap. And that's on the bigger side, especially when you need to let it run. Like 3 is way too much, unless it's like a big beefy boy. There you go. Good job.
Heck yeah, let's go. Nose diver right in there. Well, that is a wrap. We are finished, so let's head on home. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.